Okay, so we're looking at percentages and applications. So when we have a percentage as such, we always think, you're always told what it's going to be out of, so you'll often hear the words of the something, how amount, the percentage amount. So this is always the total, of the amount they're talking about. And then you have to work out so much. So there you go. So that's a percentage, and then we times it by 100. So say in a class test, if you got 10 out of 20, you do 10 out of 20 times 100 and you get the 50%. All right. So if in our scenario, if we're in, say, a shop and a discount is applied to an item, if you're trying to find the new price, so say it was a 5% discount, you'll do it in here and you'd say 100 minus 5% over 100, and then you times the original price. So say the original price was $100, then you do, and you got a 5% discount, you'll find that ends up being 95. Okay, so if you want to know what the new price is. If you are given the marked down price, so say I've already know that it's $95, so I've been given the discounted price, and you want to go back to the original, this is the formula you're going to use. You can use this. So it's 100 over 100 minus R. So we're going to do it like that. All right. If we have a increase applied, so maybe something like you might get scenarios as someone's wage is increasing, and they might say the wage is going to increase by 7%. So I'd go, all right, my current wage I might know, and I'll put the 7% in there and I'll work out my new wage. So then they might give you a question the other way around where they say, Joe's current has just had a pay increase. His current wage is this. What was it before the increase? So you can work it all out like that. Okay. So be careful, sometimes you might be just asked to say what the discount is. So you don't need the new price, you just how much was it taken off. And so you can use those two formulas. So let's go have a look at some here. So how much is saved if a 10% discount is offered on an item marked $50? So here the question actually is you just want the discount. Okay, so you don't want the new price, they just want what the discount is. So if you flick back to that table, okay, so if you look at that table, you want this price, so the percentage discount. So you pop in what you know and you put it in. So percentage discount equals original minus new over original. Anyway, no, we don't really want that one. I take that back. You just want to find the discount. So you just really want 10% of $50. Okay, so that was if you know what the discount is in money. So when you have 10%, change 10% to a decimal, and of means times, and then you go of 50. And then obviously you'll end up with $5. So the 10% discount is $5. And you're right, a lot of these are very obvious, and that's good. You should be looking at it and working it out what you would normally do in your head, because then you know you're doing it right, and to make sure and it's a way of checking. And often finance is the logic, so you can work things out in your head, and that might be okay. So what is the new discounted price of this item? So the new price would just be the $50 minus the discount, which was $5. So the new price was $45. Okay, pretty easy. All right, let's go to the next question. The price of an item was reduced from 50 to 45. What percentage discount was applied? So here's where you want to know a percentage. And remember I said percentage equals the amount over the total times 100. Okay, so now it was reduced from 50. So right there, they gave you, that's the total. So that will go down in that part of the formula. So if we were writing this out, it would have been out of 50. And how much was it reduced? If it's gone from 50 to 45, it's reduced by $5. So the amount was 5 and then times 100. So if you look like that and you find that, you'll see that that ends up being 10%, which was like what we did before. All right, so we're just trying to link it in so you can see how you can work either way. All right, now it said find the original prices of an item that has been marked down by 10% and it now priced at 54. So this is the discounted price, okay? And we want, the question is the original price is the question. Okay, so we can go back and get the formula that we need. Okay, so we're going to use this formula. So let's go pop in what we know. So we've got 100 over, now 100 minus, they said the discount was 10%, and times the markdown price, which we know was 54. So if you go, you can go do that in your calculator, exactly like that. Okay, so we do that and we end up with, oh, sorry, my pen's paused, but it will be $60, and that's good because 10% of 60 is $6, and that would take us to 54. So that's all correct.